Hi guys, it is another cool day. I am chilling in some open field with birds chirping, awesome breeze, beautiful trees and so forth. So I thought, why not make a video for y'all discussing what someone can possibly do to become a millionaire in the next 5, in the next 10 years and so forth. Do you have an ambition of becoming a millionaire? Or better yet, are you a millionaire? If you are or even have an ambition, drop a comment down below in the comment section. You want to become a millionaire because of what business? You want to become a millionaire because of doing what? Share with us in the comment section down below. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. Having said that, I want to share with you 5 tips on what you could possibly do to become a millionaire in the next X number of years. Of course, everyone's journey is different, but ultimately there are those commonalities among all millionaires out there, right? There are those things which anchor or drive the millionaire spirit in people out there. These are the things I want to share with you. So, the very first thing is actually the mindset, right? Mindset is the starting point of everything. Before even you think about accumulating billions, accumulating millions, the starting point is for you to believe that it is possible. The starting point is for you to believe that you can do it. The starting point is for you to believe you can have a very good plan, which can actually be appreciated in the market. So, before you even do anything, you need to understand that mindset is going to be the starting point of everything. If you have a flawed mindset, chances are you won't be able to start anything, and even if you start, you'll give up very easily. But if you have that kind of mindset of a winner, the mindset of you have to do it and you know how to do it, and even if you don't know how to do it, you can still learn and execute very well, you're gonna go far. So the very first thing you need to understand and appreciate is that mindset is very, very key. And by the way, if you don't have a good mindset, you won't end up achieving a lot because you're most likely gonna give up along the way. And then, second thing which you need to be cognizant of is starting is very important. We all know of many people out there, whether it is ourselves or even friends or even family members out there, who have very, very good ideas, who have very, very good advice, but they are at zero when it comes to executing. That just tells you starting is everything. You can have the most brilliant idea out there, you can have the most genius idea out there, but if you don't execute, you won't go anywhere. So, as you're thinking, as you're fantasizing, as you are dreaming about becoming a millionaire, you need to understand that starting that journey is the most important step. And by the way, most people out there think that you have to start big. No. In fact, when you take a look at the journey of all the self-made millionaires out there, all the self-made billionaires out there, they all started small and continued building and building upon each and every small win they got along the way. So you need to understand that starting is very important. And by the way, you can start as small as it looks like. At the end of the day, any starting point is important because it's going to provide you with the base upon which you're going to build and build over time. And by the way, even to give you an example, in case someone is thinking, for example, about investing in the stock market, right? There are other stocks out there, someone has done their own homework, they think I should invest in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks out there. The key thing is for you to invest. Stop thinking, go ahead and invest. Of course, there's a caveat to it as you're going to see in this video, but just start. You can start small, even for example, using just $10, okay? Using just $50, using just $100. You don't have, for example, to wait to get millions of dollars for you to get started. Start with what you have and continue building and building upon that, right? Guys, that's the second thing you need to understand in your quest to becoming a millionaire. And then the third thing which you need to understand, and also is very important, is that knowledge is power. You see, in any investment out there, in any market, we have 2 kinds of people in that market. We have those who are actually knowledgeable of what they are doing. And then we have the noise traders in the market. Noise traders actually constitute the bulk in the market. Just because you started doesn't mean you started right. And just because you start, it doesn't mean you are going to win. But the end goal is not to give up. But in quest to not give up, you also need to understand that knowledge is power. As such, you need to accumulate as much knowledge as you can, and also throughout, continue refreshing yourself, staying abreast with regards to what is new in the market, right? Why is the market moving in this particular direction? What is changing? And even doing your own research to have your own formulas with regards to what the future possibilities are, so as to be able to mitigate any risks out there. Most people out there delve in a space hoping miracles are going to happen. But sadly, no miracles happen out there because someone needs to be sure they're doing for them to be able to make money. So invest also in knowledge, whether it is formal knowledge or even informal knowledge. Invest in knowledge and, matter of fact, ensure you grasp this knowledge to your advantage. That's the only way you're going to be able to ensure an investment you make in any particular sphere is going to be able to return something for you. So understand that knowledge is power, and if you do this, you're going to be setting yourself up very, very well, and in fact, setting yourself apart from the competition out there, right? And then the fourth thing in your quest to becoming a millionaire is that you need to understand that the market and even any other business out there rewards those people who take risks. And by the way, opportunities out there are for the risk takers. You can't, for example, be sitting in the house, folding your hands, and then hoping that over time things are going to work for you, right? Sorry about that, guys. I was waiting for some guy who was driving a motorbike to pass. But as I was saying, you can't sit, for example, in a house, fold your hands, and then hope that opportunities are going to come to you. It never works like that. In fact, the most grand of opportunities out there go for those who work very hard, go for those who are risk takers, go for those who are putting themselves out there for the opportunities to meet them. So you need to become a risk taker. I'm not saying you become excessively a risk taker to the extent that it affects your life, to the extent that it gives you headache, but also understand the most grand of opportunities out there come to those who take the biggest risks, and even for those who put themselves constantly out there. That's the way you're going to meet big of opportunities out there, and hopefully just one opportunity is going to ensure your returns skyrocket, right? That's something which most people out there don't take seriously, and in fact, it ends up affecting the growth at which they are growing in case of taking steps to invest, or even affect them being able to become millionaires. And then the fifth and last point I want to discuss is that as you are investing, also understand and appreciate that you need to invest for the long term and use a concept called compounding for you to be able to really make good amounts of money in the market or in whichever investment you're doing out there. Compounding is actually an investing technique whereby you don't cash out returns or profits you are getting. In other words, you get a profit in any given event, in any given endeavor, you pump it back to a particular endeavor, right? You ensure it continues skyrocketing in its growth. There are many people out there, for example, who are doing business, but day in, day out, they are cashing profit they are getting. You know, people may argue that, yes, someone will be cashing out their profit because they need to survive. They need, for example, money for food. They need, for example, money for rent and so forth. But in the grand scheme of things, those who don't cash out, in fact, those who continue pumping back into their business are the ones who are going to grow big over time, and also are the ones who are going to get huge profits over time. And just to give you an example, someone, for example, starts with a small retail shop, right? And they constantly continue investing back into their business, all the profit they are getting back, or even most of the profit they are getting from that business. Over time, they're going to grow, for example, to a wholesale business. They're going to grow, for example, to a supermarket. Over time, they're going to grow, for example, to have multiple branches across their country, and so forth. So you need to understand the power of compounding. Essentially, you plowing back profits you're getting in that particular business so as to ensure it grows at a faster rate, as opposed to you cashing out the profit. I think these are the 5 tips you need to grasp and you need to internalize for you to be able to become a millionaire in the near future. Of course, implementing these is not a walk in the park. You, for example, studying is not a walk in the park. You having dedication to continue is not a walk in the park. Even you having that dedication that you're getting money and actually you're not even spending on yourself, you're playing back to business is not easy. But you have to take these most dire steps for you to be able to skyrocket your wealth and hopefully over time to become a millionaire, or even better yet, a billionaire. Which technique or even which example or even which advice do you think I've forgotten? Drop your comment in the comment section down below. Let's continue discussing them. Thanks a lot for watching. I look forward to share with you other insightful videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.